So Bounce Sporting Club in New York City. I've been trying to do this video for quite some time, but it kept eluding me for whatever reason. For months I would do takes, just wouldn't pan out correctly, and then I forget about it, have something else on my plate, but it's finally here. But hopefully this is the final take for Bounce, and I can't say enough about this club because I really do like it. If I had to rank where Bounce would rank, it would definitely be within a top 10 list, but it's just outside my top 5, maybe a 7 or 8. If you've ever been to the Ainsworth in New York City, and it's like a pretty upscale sports bar, this takes it one notch further. It is a sporting club. If you've ever been to Chicago, they also have a Bounce in Chicago as well, but this is the New York one. And Bounce is always popping during football season. That is when Bounce is at its peak, when it's at the height of all its powers. And if I were just to look at Bounce within football season, Bounce would definitely make my top 5 list. But they kind of fall off because they do other things in the summer. Normally in the summer, Bounce isn't the best spot because they're usually doing stuff out in the Hamptons. As soon as football season starts, Bounce gets live. Gets real live. They're sporting an amazing Thursday party, and it gets lit because people go there to watch the Thursday night game. Fridays are Fridays, so every club is bumping on Fridays and Saturdays. Don't need to speak about that. But Sundays, they got themselves like a little Sunday fun day thing for when you watch sports, so you can show up a little bit earlier, and it is a really nice intermediate party. I usually show up there, I want to say 5, 6, maybe a 6 or 7, and then you go from there, and then you hit another Sunday party. And if you have work in the morning and you can't party hard, this is your early party where you could get it in. You can watch some sports, talk to some girls, get some drinks, and have yourself a great time. Bounce is definitely a spot where you could be with all your bros. They have real big booths. They also have high stands, so if you can't afford a booth, you can stand at a high table, and it just makes for a really cool vibe. I actually really like the atmosphere. It's not quite as dark and as intimate as a nightclub is, but it's more a little bit bar-y, but super upscale, aka sports club. Let me know what you guys think about Bounce. If you guys been to the Chicago Bounce, the New York Bounce, put that in the comment section. My future viewers would appreciate that because this channel is run off of comments. Make sure you remember that. But if you guys are interested in bottles or tables or anything like that, make sure you guys message me on Instagram and I will send you to a promoter or anything like that to get you squared away. But let's get back to Bounce. What is the actual atmosphere like? It is one great upscale frat party. That's what it could be like. On its best days, it feels like a really upscale, nice frat party. And it's great. It's really great. Like, people are well dressed, people look good, everybody has money. So it's not the dirt, the grime that you can imagine of a frat party. They take all the best parts of the frat party and it somehow morphs it into like a really good party. Now, Bounce's dress code was a little bit more relaxed. It is a sporting club after all. They don't allow sweatpants, sandals, shorts if you're a guy, all those types of stuff. Still, you have to look nice, but I did get in with a hoodie from time to time. You know what I mean? Like a couple of hats I saw people in. They're just a little bit less strict and a little bit more lenient. And the doorman was a lot cooler than some of the other New York City doormen. Shout out to my guy, Vic. Bounce is an all-around solid spot. A surefire way to see if Bounce is going to be lit that day is if there's a big sporting venue. And I don't mean just big to you, just like, okay, maybe you're into, I don't know, NASCAR or something, like really big. Like, is it the World Series? Is it the Super Bowl? Playoffs? You know what I mean? A big fight night, anything like that. They sometimes also bring out big artists. I know when 50 Cent was there were lines all the way down the street. And mind you, it was like the dead of winter. It was like 15, 20 degrees. I saw that line and, I mean, peeked inside for a little bit. I was like, sheesh. Took my ass right out of there. I was like, yeah, my boys ain't getting in here. So they definitely can get packed. Bounce, you can also eat there, grab bites. Their drinks are a whole lot cheaper than the New York City club spots, I want to say. I think it's only like 15, 16, where some clubs are like 20 to 23 for some other clubs. So my pockets appreciate it. Bounce is a little bit more affordable. I enjoyed it on all aspects. Bounce definitely has seen me multiple times and it will continue to see me. My name is Mr. Nocturno. Make sure you guys give me a like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help this channel grow. And until next time,